It feels like you spend a lot of time watching YouTube, spend a lot of time reading some books about self-improvement, probably like atomic habits or how to influence people, but it doesn't seem to work. You still spend a lot of time, but still at that stage of your life when you hate it, when you're doing exercising, when you like meditating, when you're journaling, and still the most you can do is just like 2 days at most, and that's it. So let me tell you straight the solution. The solution is to be bored as much as possible. And I'm not joking. Around at September, which means like around 3 months ago, I started to go into my university for the first time in my life. And I was walking down there to the university, which took me like at most and in total like 2 hours per day, which means 1 hour to go there and 1 hour to come back. So for 2 hours per day, I'm not listening any music, I'm not actually watching any YouTube. I am being with myself. I'm just going there and I'm thinking about stuff. And right when I actually like started to walk around, right when I actually became like, alone with myself, with my thoughts, I started to realize what exactly my problems are. No matter how much you watch YouTube videos that's saying you like the problem with your motivation is not actually the motivation itself, or Pomodoro techniques, or something else. No matter how much anyone will say like how problematic it is, your motivation, or like how to exercise or whatever, you would never do them before you would actually feel like you need to do it. And in order to feel something, not logically think about you need to do something, but actually feel like it, what do you need to do? You need to be with yourself. The more you are with yourself, the better. And at that point, you would actually, if you like me, would think that's like how much exactly it will take me to actually like start self-improvement. It actually depends. But what I would say to you, the more you will be with yourself, the more better it will be. So, just in my opinion, as I spend like 2 hours per day just doing nothing, and then overindulging in like YouTube videos, after a week, I realized that like YouTube actually causing me some problems. Even though for the past 4 years I've been in this exact moment where like YouTube is bad for me, but I just simply couldn't stop watching it. But now, like after a week of simply starting to go to university, I realized that is actually a problem, and I cut it off. It wasn't hard for me. Why? Because I realized that it's actually a problem and it needs to be fixed. Of course, not every problem can actually be solved by simply understanding the problem, but in the battle, if you know your enemy, it's 50% already a completion of the battle. You can win the battle with the 50% chance. And in order to improve it, you need to work with this understanding. So I'm hoping that this video actually help you to find out what you need to do and to finally start your self-improvement. It feels like, pretty dumb idea. You wouldn't actually just try it, because I know for sure like being bored will not do anything for you. I'm sure. I'm 100% sure. But if you would try it, if you would simply like be with yourself, with your negative emotions, with your like, things that you need to do, with your thoughts, at least for 30 minutes, right after watching this video, just do nothing. Just simply sit or go for a walk. Just do nothing. And I promise you, after a couple of weeks, your life will be improved and you'll finally start your self-improvement journey. How does it actually help you? Well, your brain will find it out by itself. It will find the solutions on his problems. And you don't need to overindulge on the information you have on the internet. So you don't need to watch I'm not motivated, or I'm feeling dizzy, I'm feeling brain fog, whatever. The first step in self-improvement is to be bored, is to be with yourself, in my opinion, which is super hard. It will be hard if you're not like conditioned to go to for a walk, for example, for a university, or to go somewhere specifically. So it's better for me to just do nothing. You can lay in bed and just think about something. Just think. And that's the first step in self-improvement. I'm hoping that this video actually will help you, and your life will be started. Thanks a lot for watching, and I see you in the next video. Or not. I'm hoping I'm not gonna see you in a couple of hours. And see you tomorrow. So take your time, think about things, realize something, what do you need to do with your life. Just be with yourself. And when you be with yourself, the only thing I'm gonna actually just try to say to you is just think about things, no matter what it is. Just think. You know, you would actually think about some random crap like, I don't know, Hunter x Hunter, or, you know, the things you needed to do yesterday, or the things you need to do tomorrow. But actually, these little steps you are trying to do will improve you. And if you're actually taking time to do nothing for like 30 minutes, you are already on a self-improvement. You are starting your little steps towards the greater future. Goodbye.